What if I give myself 3 hours every day? Not for scrolling, not for overthinking, just for becoming the person I want to be. For a week, that's exactly what I try to do. I kept waiting for life to feel organized. Then I could be ready. So working on my goals would come naturally. But the truth is, I will never feel ready to start. And life never feels completely organized. I already feel overwhelming when I think about doing all together. But today, I only had one idea to begin. So today is Wednesday. As you see, there are a lot of mess here. Like I am using every tool. It can help me to film. So today was about filming. So I have been doing this for about 1 hour and 10 minutes, experiencing the use of new tools. So this is something interesting. Everything I find in front of me, I try to just take the benefit of it. For handle my phone and for hold my phone and just take a nice shoot. I am too much far from doing this, but I am trying just to take some shoots and the videos can express the story I want to tell behind the visual you are seeing right now. So this is the day one. The excitement feeds today, so everything felt normal, and that's where most promises run away from me. It's easy to work when I am inspired. It's obvious. It's much harder when it feels like just another day. I realized again and again that I need discipline rather than motivation if I am willing to keep my promises. There were moments today when I wondered if these 3 hours even mattered. I still don't have a job. My English isn't that good. My channel is still so small. Nothing looked different from outside. But maybe that's how rebuilding works. Maybe that's what called invisible progress. I had been passing already 3 hours, and maybe I worked for 4 hours and something. Today is the fourth day, and I decided to start this 3 hour by writing down my to do list. And let's begin. Something changed today. I stopped checking the timer every few minutes. I wasn't forcing myself anymore. I was simply following the routine. That inspired me because these 3 hours felt impossible days ago. I reached to day 5 in my 3 hours per day during a week, uh, working on my English, on my looking for a job, on my content building. And for being honest with you, I feel a little bit, or not a little bit, I feel too much tired. And I am really pushing myself to do this today. But I am trying to do and to be consistent, and this is what can change my life really to do things when I am not really into doing it. So we will start by doing to-do list. I have already done this task and I make it already. I have been spending like 1 hour in editing. I didn't like film. For the first time in a while, I find myself thinking less about where I am and where I am going and just dive in what I am doing. Nothing magical happened. I didn't suddenly become fluent in English. I didn't receive a job offer. But I think I started being in the present state a little more. That's a kind of progress too I'm willing for. So we made it to day 6, and for being honest with you, I feel really tired and I feel like I'm pushing myself hardly for just show up and talk with you and make this update. I kept telling myself like I could just do this 3 hours without filming it and I can escape one day. So this is my inner voice who just encourages me to not do what I have to do. I am battling it, and I think if you are seeing me right now and today, so that means I am the winner in this battle. I started with making the to-do list for the day. I have already read in one article in half an hour, and let's begin this. So this is my 3 hours to-do list for today. I have already reading one article and I have to flip through all these activities one after one. Today wasn't my most productive day. I felt tired. I got distracted. Some tasks took much longer than I expected. Normally, I would have called the day a failure. But rebuilding isn't about perfect days. It's about to show up tomorrow again and have self compassion. Guess what? We made it to day 7, and today is the last video in this challenge. As you can see, I have been through many psychological struggles with procrastination, with just my mood is totally off, but I didn't give up and I made it to day 7 and I am too much happy. So today we will make as usual a to-do list for this 3 hour, and of course I have been already finished like some script and things in about half an hour. So right now let's go and write our to-do list for the day. 7 days ago, these 3 hours felt like another challenge. Today, they feel like a practice of showing up. This week didn't solve all my problems, obviously, but it reminded me that my future won't be built in one big moment. It is building by the decision of showing up with the tension of starting again and again without feeling tired of it.